Good afternoon to all the viewers and Salam Sejahtera. Welcome to our session today, especially brought to you by Imperium International College. Hope all is well at your end and dengan fasa atau norma baru kehidupan kita yang kita tengah tempuhi sekarang, okay, which we call it the new norms, I'll say. Okay, well today we are here to talk atau saya katakan kita berbicara, okay, berbicara mengenai topik kita pada hari ini, which is, are you ready for the new norm? That is the topic for discussion for today. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to get started. Before we get started, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce and welcome our speakers. And before that, saya, Vasan Varathan, will be the host for today's session. And bersama saya di studio hari ini, we have two young, energetic gentlemen. Also, they are the lecturer for the Imperium International College. Bersama saya di studio. And the first one on my left is Mr. Tajul, representing the Center of Engineering Program. Welcome, Mr. Tajul. Good to see you around after some time.
Yeah.
Right? And also Mr. Zulfadhli from Center of IT. Good to see you, Zul. Yeah. Okay, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, good.
Okay, lunch semua dah habis ya?
Yeah,
everything is over. Right? So at least we are back in campus now after some time. All right. Okay, now, well, welcome to both of you. We are going to go into our forum and discussion for today. Before I can further go into our question sessions, let me do a little bit introduction. Why I'm doing that is because I want the viewers to know, who are you guys? What is at the back of you? What's your experience? What's your qualification, academic qualification, and sort of things? Okay, let me start up with Encik Tajul first. Okay, so he have done Bachelor of Engineering Mechanical from UITM and proceed further with Master of Engineering, specializing in Materials Technology. Bombastic word. From University Malaya. Okay, and for his industrial experience, what I have it here, project and tender engineer at Asian Marine Professional, mainly involved in ISO quality assurance. Perfect. So that's a bit of introduction. I don't want to go too detailed. A bit of introduction about Mr. Tajul. Let's go to further left. Mr. Zul, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering, University of East London, and proceed further with your Masters in Internet System and Engineering, again from University of East London. Okay, with over 10 years of academic excellence. Zul, you look very young for 10 years of academic experience with various education institutions. Okay, and focusing on the area of concentration is on big data, artificial intelligence, and also as well as software program management. I got a question before we can go into that. Now, Tajul is coming from engineering perspective, very clear, but you are coming from IT perspective, but your Bachelor of Science is Software Engineering, and your science, your Master in Science is Internet System Engineering. That's an engineering word inbuilt into your IT. So that's something that I would like you to comment on that.
Okay, actually engineering work came from the practical things.
Okay, practical of it. Okay.
My program,
okay,
more on the practical.
All right.
I can say 70-30.
70% practical.
Yes, practical.
Okay, all right. So you have done both the your qualification, your bachelor's, and as well as your master's in foreign country.
Yes.
So this is what you call foreign return, I would say. Product of foreign return. Okay. Okay. So without further wasting, let's get into our discussion. Okay. So what's your, before I can just go on into the actual discussion, I would like to ask you a simple question. How is MCO in your life?
Yeah, I need to adapt everything. Okay, so everything is changes. I can say like 100% change because like we have conventional way of teaching, face to face, and right now everything changed to online base. Alright, so we also work from home during the MCO period, and then we can't see our students face to face, and then yeah, a little bit difficult, but then life must go on.
Okay.
Then all the teachings, everything, teaching and learning, we still need to proceed, and also we need to give and deliver to the students. Yeah.
So that's your
Yeah.
your side of the story.
Yeah.
And you mentioned working from home.
Yeah.
It's something that you really enjoy, or you don't really like what your understanding?
At first, at the beginning, yeah, everything like we moved to work from home, and it's quite flexible for us, isn't it?
Okay,
Because we
right.
can move around, and no need for me to wake up early to wear a proper attire or something like that, right? But
Okay.
then, yeah, looking forward for it. But then there's some difficulties, but then I need to face it. And I think we need to face it. Yeah.
Personally, I find it was nice at the beginning, guys. It's very nice. But after a period of time, I find it, I think I want to come back to campus.
Sometimes it's a bore.
That's what I could feel. Okay, right. Now coming to Mr. Zul, what's your experience of MCO? What do you mean to say?
MCO, yeah. As we know, MCO means stay home. Okay, that is a social.
But work still goes on, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, goes on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You have
can
social
measure
distancing.
1 meter from
Okay.
Mr. Tajul.
Okay. So we're still maintaining 1 meter
Yeah.
distance, I suppose?
Yeah.
I guess so. Okay. All right.
So I agree with Tajul.
Alright.
We still need to practice work from home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
So we
was
must adapt to that new norm.
No.
okay. The new norm actually pushed us
Push us
to something
Yeah.
that we never done before.
Yeah,
I will say.
correct.
It's not only pushing us. I suppose it's pushing the parents as well as the students.
Yeah.
Right. It's something new. The academic never been done.
Mhm.
It's always been traditional. But what we are saying for the past couple of months
Mhm.
is something which is very, very new. That is the reason why we have our title for today's discussion. Are you ready for the new norm? Again, I'm emphasizing on the title. Are you ready for the new norm? Okay, let's get into discussion. First question. My first question. Right. So it seems you guys are lecturers. Okay?
Okay.
Both of you are lecturers from Imperium, and you are representing the engineering department, whereas Mr. Zul is representing the IT department center. Now, education in university education is not only composition of only one topic, ataupun I will say one segment which is theoretical. We have lab. When it comes
Yes.
to theoretical, I don't mind conducting the class online. That's not a big issue for me to do an online class.
Yeah.
When it comes to theoretical, it's very easy for me to explain and sort of things.
Mhm.
But what about lab? Engineering and IT, I'm quite sure you have massive lab sessions.
Yeah.
How you guys did it?
Okay, for practical part, yes, I agree with you, because we do have some subjects that focus on practicals.
Okay.
All right, and then we need to follow the guidelines given. All right, for example, for engineering side, we need to follow guidelines given by the Board of Engineers Malaysia.
Board of Engineers, alright?
Yeah,
Alright.
Board of Engineering Malaysia. Okay, so at the beginning of the MCO, BEM come up with a guideline, alright, to all tertiary education provider. Okay, how we want to deliver the online teaching, and also how we want to deliver the practical subjects or something like that. Okay,
alright.
so actually, right, for practicals, okay, it's not right now we are in the industrial revolutions. Okay, we are no longer like we do have like simulations process or simulation analysis.
Right.
So instead of physical, practical, and we move forward to the simulations.
Online practical.
It's simulations.
Simulations.
Yes,
So
it's
how
like
do we conduct?
simulate the actual physical practical.
I get you. Okay, right.
We do it simulation.
Into simulation.
Yes,
Okay,
like for example, okay, maybe most of us familiar with like car crash analysis.
Okay,
Right. So we can look at how the car will be deformed,
Right.
where the safety of the passengers inside it, right?
Okay.
So right now we are using simulation analysis right now.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the same also.
Okay.
Okay, so we can do simulation analysis, and this also as per guideline given by Board of Engineers Malaysia. So we still need to obey, we still need to follow guideline given as per the bodies or
Yeah, by Kementerian Pendidikan Tinggi,
Yes,
and also by
correct.
MQA,
Yes.
with Board of Engineers.
Yeah, correct.
So I suppose you are actually in line with all the requirements,
Yeah, betul.
and it's just that the process,
The method also different.
yes, the method of
Yeah.
previously was done face to face in
Yes,
class.
yes.
Now we have taken that, incorporated that into online education.
Yeah,
So this is something that I think most of the students would like to know.
Mm.
How the lab session is actually going on. Thanks for that, Anwar. Zul, coming to you. Now, you are coming from IT background, so there is no much lab session involving machineries, I would say. Tapi, my question is, macam mana yang session, what do you call this, software, when it comes to programming language? How are you doing programming language classes without face-to-face? How is it possible?
Alright. First, we look at the platform, online platform.
Right.
How to interact with students.
Right.
Okay. And also to share the content. Right. Teaching content to students.
Okay.
Right. So from there, we can communicate with students together with the teaching. For example, teaching slide.
Okay. Right.
We can show them the teaching slide together with the participant. Something like in my class, let's say 10 students participate for the Zooming session.
You're talking about Zoom session.
Yeah, Zoom.
So that's the platform you guys are using. So are you using Zoom session platform for theoretical and also practical, or macam mana?
Yeah, I will use for both.
Okay.
But I have another option. In case of student unable to get good internet speed.
We will come to that. That's a very good point, because there is some concern from students saying that they cannot join the class. But that is
we can't assume that all students.
Following up questions will be.
We can't assume that all students can get a
Yes,
better
exactly.
Yeah.
So at this point of time, you are saying that classes are being done online using Zoom as one of your application medium of teaching. Okay, but is there any other softwares or platform that you guys are using apart from Zoom?
Okay, in case of student doing, let's say for IT student, they're doing programming part, programming subject,
right?
Okay, so of course they need software, special software to compile code and do debugging, all that, right? So I will ask my student to download it and install the software. Okay, which is I will share it in, for example, Google Classroom.
Okay, all right.
Or if we want to have more data or more quota on the space, right? We can go to the Google Drive.
Google Drive as well. Okay.
Free for all.
Okay, it's free and it's convenient for anyone to use. I'm quite sure most of the students already have a Google account. They are using clouds computing and lots of things. They are saving materials in clouds, and these are the technological based platform that everyone is actually well engaged in, I would say. So these are the things that you guys
then I will prepare some tutorial for them.
Tutorial as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I will conduct it online or offline. Offline means the recorded session.
So you have online, which is a live session.
Live session
and also recorded session. So how you are? Can you explain about recorded session?
Okay. For example, Zoom application, right?
Right.
Okay. So from there we have two options. Right. Either we can we go
live.
At the same time we can
record. Of course, yes.
The video.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I'm doing a Zoom session. Okay, I have live. I'm going live. My students are there. Of course, I can record it for my purpose for the future references.
Yes.
But how is it going to benefit the students? What do you think?
Okay, student can use that video for future reference.
Exactly.
Yeah, during
revisions.
Or maybe we can think of student who can't make it for the session. Who can actually view back. So basically, we are giving them more opportunity rather than what actually have happened in class. Kalau you tak datang class, that's it. You can't.
Let's say the class session going on at the time. But student find difficulties to
due to some technical issues, they cannot join in. They can always view it later. Perfect.
Because besides that also, we also have international students.
Alright.
Maybe they are in their hometown, and then due to the time difference, right? When we publish the video, they can watch it. When they have a free time or something like that.
Alright. When you're talking about international students, Tajul, which country we are talking about? Where your international students are coming from?
In our college, we also have a student from Brunei, we have students from Korea, South Korea. We also have a student from Bangladesh and also India. So maybe they already went back during that time, or maybe before start of MCO, they are in the semester break.
Okay, okay.
Because maybe they are in the hometown.
They are back to their hometown and they cannot fly back into the country because of the
MCO.
Okay, perfect. So basically, you have given me a good point saying that you're looking into consideration of our local students and as well as international students. Now, I will say, okay, this pandemic actually created an academic revolution. Academic revolution. This is how the new norm going to be. In the near future, I suppose most of our classes will go online. So it's time for the students and the parents to actually look into the facilities, to put in some concentration in this to get them in line with the technology for future education.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. Now, coming to my second question, let's look into this question. Now, this is I'll say accusation ataupun pendakwaan. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Pendakwaan is a big word to be used, but I will use it because yang ni accusation by the students and also some parents out there saying that yang mengatakan online learning ni is not as effective as face to face. It's just an accusation. It's a very big pendakwaan terhadap lecturers, not only lecturers. I'm quite sure school teachers are going through online teaching right now, right? So this is a big thing. The parents are saying, the students are saying, it's not effective. What is your stand on this, Mr. Tajul?
Alright, at the beginning, we also, from my point of view, because lecturers, we also have like problems handling online base because usually we also have conventional way.
Wait, hang on. I was talking about the problem that parents are accusation mengandakkan lecturers the session is not what do you call that effective, but you are telling that even lecturers having some problem. And okay, fine. Please go on. I think it's quite important information.
Like when we transition directly 100% to online base. Okay, we need to prepare all the contents, the materials, and then we need to adapt the new application. There are various type of application like Mr. Zul said just now, right? So I'm comfortable to use Zoom. Right? And then I deliver my lecture on Zoom. But then in Zoom, we need to know how we want to share our slides. We want to know how we want to communicate and chat with the student and get feedback. Because for me, when we say class or online class during the learning or teaching, I prefer to have like two-way communication.
Fair enough.
Because we want to ensure that the student understand what we deliver to them.
True enough.
Alright. So how we want to connect with the students, how we want to get feedback to the students. Alright. So we need to know what the application is available. Alright. For example, this is what I did in my class. For example, during maybe another 10 minutes before end of my class, I will like have class where we have Kahoot sessions.
Kahoot session.
Kahoot session.
That's something new.
So the student will have like participating a pop quiz. Alright. So we can test the student how they understand, did they understand our content or something like that. Alright. So that is my part lah. For student, what I can say is, this is a new norm. We need to adapt it. We don't have any other way. Right? And what I can advise the student, just mentally prepared and also physically prepared. Alright? So mentally prepared, like for example, you need to have like you need to keep positively. You need to ensure that how you want to have effective learning process.
So it have to be both sides.
It must be both.
If it doesn't make sense, all the contribution is actually coming from the lecturers or the teachers, but the students are on the other hand during using Skype, it could be Zoom or Skype or whatever, they are at home and they actually off their camera and they are doing something else, and this is what we call ineffective. But I suppose the lecturers, also the teachers out there, they are trying their level best with whatever they have. Because this is not something that we anticipated. No one actually even thought, even in our dreams. Vision 2020 of the country's vision, will be something in a way that everyone will be locked down.
Yeah.
Okay, it's something totally new.
Yeah.
And as what you say, we got no choice.
Yes,
We
correct.
have been pushed. So students, please understand, parents, please do take into consideration that we are trying our best, our lecturers, our teachers over there, we are trying our best to use whatever platform, whatever technology we have to bring the best to the students. All right? Injesu, you want to add on that?
Yeah, I want to add something. For students, okay, when they face the new norms, okay, so they must have a self-motivation.
Self-motivation,
Yes,
okay.
self-motivation in terms of well prepared,
right?
Okay, let's say before this, they haven't got a good skill in computer.
Correct.
Using computer. Okay, for example, application, right, and also software, correct? Okay, so this
is the time.
This
I'll
is
say
the
just
time.
to add on that, Mr.
Yeah.
Zul, to be frank to the students, it's not something new for the students. It's actually something new for the lecturers also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some lecturers, some teachers never used Zoom before in their life, and we have to.
Yeah.
So in a way, we learn something new.
Forced to learn,
We are forced to learn. That's the right word to be used. We are forced to learn.
Yeah.
No choice.
Tenaga pengajar, they are forced to learn something new, which is out of our academic regulations to conduct such a situation. And we are there. We are going. We are moving. As long as there is a movement inches by inches, we are still moving.
Alright, talking about we forced to do it, okay, because like at the beginning, what we do among of all the lectures, we do also have trainings.
Yes.
Online workshop, because like maybe Zul expert in one app.
Okay.
We do sharing session, we do online workshop, and we teach, we help each other, and also we teach among us.
You are teaching who now?
Lecturer.
Lecturer.
Okay, this is something interesting, guys. I really want to put in some concern in this.
Yeah.
So you are having a session
Yes.
for the lecturers
Yes, correct.
to conduct their
Online
classes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. I'm totally agreeing with you guys, because Zul, you are coming from IT background. I'm quite sure you are well versed with all the technology which we have and all the platform. But someone from language department, someone from business department, they may not have this kind of exposure.
Yes.
So I think that's a fantastic thing that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Actually, you are teaching the teachers. Fantastic. Okay, I'm suppose it's happening elsewhere also, but I'm quite sure some of the teachers are actually putting in their own effort to go and learn some new platform to bring up the education to the last person in the class.
So this is just fine for them.
Correct. It's a good time for the teachers to learn something. Yeah, and because of the new norm. Coming back to our topic, which is, are you ready with the new norm?
Not only students, but then to the lecturers also.
Of course. It's everyone. The way the business is operating right now is totally different.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Thank you for that. So now let's look into the third question, which is what's brought up by the students. Okay. Now I'm quite sure in Imperium International College you have different levels of education. So you have foundation department, you have diploma classes, you have degree classes. Now, what's the difference in terms of studies with the new norm between the diploma and degree, or foundation, diploma and degree? What's the kind of difference that you could see?
All right. Okay. So I put it like this, because like diploma is our home program. Okay, so all the content we deliver everything. Okay, so from engineering side, because diploma program is more on the practical side. Okay, and then degree also they have practical and also theoretical. All right. So for diploma, when it's a homegrown program, okay, so we do have our own platform. Like for example, we are using Moodle e-learning.
So we have, that means Imperium International College, we have e-learning.
E-learning.
Okay.
All right. So where inside our e-learning, we can do like, for example, test, assessment. We can do assignment. We can do quizzes inside the e-learning, and also we uploading notes and also our teaching materials inside there. So the student can access and they can see everything. We are do sharing.
So this is for diploma.
Different from it.
Okay, perfect.
Alright,
So
for degree,
yeah,
to answer
exactly.
about your other question about the degree. Okay, in Imperial International College, we do collaboration with Anglia Ruskin University, located at Cambridge, UK.
Okay, Cambridge.
Alright. So Anglia Ruskin University, they have their own platform. Okay, they are using Canvas.
Canvas. Alright.
Canvas. Alright. So the lectures we do also. Okay, we lectures over here. We do communicate. Alright, with the lecturers and professors over there. Alright, so they also will upload all the teaching materials, quizzes, assignment, everything
In their e-learning platform, which is called Canvas.
Canvas.
So,
and student over here also have the access to the Canvas.
Okay, so our student in Imperial International College, our degree student have access to Canvas, which is their e-learning platform.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why I can say that it's transparent.
Okay, transparent.
Everything, whatever the lectures they are using, or the content or the lecture notes, everything, the student can also get it.
Can I ask you one question, Mr. Tajul? Since you are talking about the Canvas, do you have access, as in, like, can you upload something into the Canvas? Or as a lecturer, can you upload? So that means the system allow you to upload. At the same time, your counterpart, another lecturer which is teaching the same subject in ARU Cambridge, will be uploading the subject, the materials. So in this case, I have one from my lecturer and the other one from foreign base. So this is going to be additional information, which is going to be beneficial for the students.
Yeah, correct.
Perfect. Okay. So this is the mechanics that you guys are using for degree base.
Yeah.
Whereby for diploma, we are talking about e-learning.
Yeah.
All right. Is it the same situation over there?
Yeah, for example, same situation.
Okay.
Okay. We still use the application, same like what Tajul said.
Okay.
Okay. We use Zoom.
All right.
Microsoft Teams.
Okay. Microsoft Teams. Okay. Fine.
And for direct message, for example, WhatsApp.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Simple communication.
Yeah, simple communication.
Okay, right.
Because sometimes students, something like we use that platform to application to remind students before they join the class.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe in 1 hour's time. Okay. So we can WhatsApp them, right?
We do also like remind the students because when we uploading something, maybe the student miss. They don't know that we already upload something inside that one. So maybe the easiest platform that we have.
Subject confirmation.
Yeah.
So I suppose you guys are having I'll say a group in WhatsApp.
Yes.
With the students. Yes. So you are putting the communication is happening at the back.
For me, right, during this period, the communication is really important.
That's true enough.
Yeah, because right now we need to ensure that the student get whatever that we give to them. And then the student also, when they have problems, like for example, they couldn't understand what topic that we discussed in the class or something like that. Projects to know something like that. So I create like a chat room. Alright. And also I said, okay, why don't we just have like call using WhatsApp, and then we discuss together, brainstorm together.
Alright.
Okay, so that is the easiest way for me to communicate with them and then to ask anything there.
So the communication is actually happening as it is.
Yes.
It's just that in a different context or in a different platform. That's all. Daripada face to face, now it's happening. The same content is being delivered via online application. Okay, and there is a different in terms of platform being used for diploma as well as for degree. Okay. My question, another question, since we are talking about communication, you must understand, Mr. Zul and Tajul, not everyone able to tap the technology. What I'm trying to say is there are a group of students who are actually not staying in city center. They are outskirts. Okay, or maybe someone who can't afford technological based Wi-Fi connection and sort of things. How are you all catering for this group of students? What you guys are doing? Are you actually, have you encountered, first of all, students like me?
All right. For me, I will give students 2 options.
Okay.
All right. The first one, we go online, which is live session.
Live session.
The second option, student can go to the offline, online
offline tapi dalam cara online.
Yeah,
So meaning to say, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, it bukan live tapi I dah upload. So anytime student can go and retrieve it. Okay. So meaning to say they don't need to be there physically to follow the class. So even if they miss due to some technical issue, they can't see if they can move around to their friend's place or whatsoever, any sort of email at least kind of thing. Okay.
Because we can't assume that student all with
yes,
good
exactly.
connection.
I think it's not fair.
It's not fair.
To actually come to a conclusion saying that everyone will have the access. So, but I totally understand that we are in the new norm. We are pushed to do it. It's not that we want to do it, guys. It's never been like that. It's just that kita terpaksa. The teachers and the lecturers terpaksa. We are already there. So we are just doing what's the best fit for everyone, for the students. Okay, perfect. Thanks for sharing on that. Now, coming to what Mr. Tajul was telling just now, pop quiz. It actually triggered a question in me.
Okay.
Okay. Now, my question is, conducting class is okay.
Okay.
You already spoke about online platform, different platforms that we are doing. You are talking about lab session. Mr. Zul have actually shared about how programming language has been done through lab sessions and so on. I'm fine with all that. Coming to the biggest concern, parents' biggest concern, students' biggest concern, the examination. How are we going to conduct the examination? 100%. How am I supposed to get my results, or how the examination is being conducted? Can you please highlight or let's discuss on this?
Right.
Just explain to the students. Okay. Of course, there are this kind of questions that always running at the back of their mind. Okay? Parents, dia memang nak tahu macam mana sebenarnya, because this is going to happen in the next year maybe. Okay. So please do put in your thoughts on that.
Alright. So in our college, we have examination unit. Okay. So the examination unit conduct meetings and discuss how we want to test the student and how we want to do the examinations.
Okay.
Alright. So right now, since we are in the new norm, okay, we call the final assessment as alternative assessment.
Alternative assessment.
Okay, alternative assessment. Alright. Now, for example, engineering side. Okay, engineering side, we have like calculations, we have like problem solving questions or something like that, where we get situation or case study. Alright. So we know that we need to make sure that we deliver, and also all the learning outcome.
Yes.
Okay, must be there in the questions, and then to ensure that the student get the learning outcome.
Okay.
Okay. So what we do is, for engineering, we have a bring home exam. What I mean by bring home exam, we give like 24 hours or 48 hours for them to do the final alternative assessment.
You're talking about question will be given to the students to work for 2 days and submit the exam to you. The paper. But is it an assignment or a final exam?
It will be like more on the alternative assessment. I cannot say it's a final exam, but we need to make sure. Okay, student maybe they say, I can discuss with my friend. I can do that.
Come on, let's go. If I'm there, I will definitely do that.
Alright, but then they need to be aware, because when we say that bring home exam, the questions will be straightforward questions.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
Even you can Google it.
Okay.
You can find it.
Because like engineering side, because we want to test about their critical thinking. Alright, for example, critical thinking.
Alright.
So maybe we can give like case study situation, case study questions.
Okay.
Alright, where we give a situation or something like that, and they need to try to solve it. Alright, not like I'm not saying that everything 100% the question paper will be like that.
Correct.
So we still test them, like for example calculation, their theoretical analysis, but then maybe there is one question, alright, giving like 5 marks or 10 marks. Okay?
Engineering itself difficult. Now you got to put critical thinking into engineering.
Alright.
I rather come to class, I rather come to face, I rather sit for the exam.
Alright.
I'm speaking on behalf of the students.
Okay. We need to look like this, because when we get accreditation from the MQA, Malaysian Quality Accreditations, alright. So what we do right now is actually parallel whatever the guideline given from MQA, from the DEM. We not do beyond it. So the student need to understand about that.
So it's not that you guys are planning, you guys are actually following the requirements given.
We still need to follow the
requirement. It's not like beyond. We are not like testing the student like whatever they do. No,
Okay.
actually we already discussed in the class.
Right.
Okay. So they just need to use whatever the knowledge that they have learned, and then maybe they need to write some essay, a short essay. Like,
Okay, let me conclude that. I'll come to you, Zul,
Okay.
but are you telling me the alternative assessment is going to be tougher than the normal exam?
Not really.
Not really.
The question is still like.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Confident?
My question, my student. Don't worry.
Okay. So that's the confirmation given by the lecturer who's teaching quite a number of subjects. So he's telling that, so you guys you have some sets of requirements that need to be followed.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So some guidelines that yang kita tak boleh ignore.
Yeah.
We have to follow the rules by the government, by the MQA,
Yes.
by Kementerian Pendidikan Tinggi.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I get you. I definitely get the answers. So Zul,
Yeah.
how is it been happening? What's happening in your department? IT department, how exam being conducted?
Okay. Actually, not too much different with engineering.
Okay.
Okay, we still following the same method.
Okay.
Okay. Which is one go to the final exam.
Okay.
With invigilator.
Final exam with
Final exam.
invigilation.
Yes. Which
How
is
are you going to do
online.
that? Face to face is not allowed.
Yeah, we can set the Zoom session. Okay, in front of
Okay.
the student.
Interested, guys?
Yeah.
Final exam in Zoom.
Yeah. So let's say we have
Let's
about
look into
5
that. Yes,
students.
how is that?
Let's say 5 students
Okay.
attending for the exam.
Okay.
So we need one invigilator
One invigilator,
Yeah.
right?
to
have the
like
face
to face.
Okay.
Yeah,
Via
virtually.
online,
Yeah.
via Zoom.
Yeah,
Okay.
virtual.
Virtual
Yeah.
examination. That's the right word. Virtual examination, students. Please take into this
Okay.
consideration. How virtual examination be done?
Why we conduct that types of exam? Because
Okay.
of some subject,
Okay.
we can't give a student
Assignment.
like not the subjective questions, something
Subject.
like critical thinking question,
All right.
right?
Okay.
Problem solving question.
Okay.
Because some of the topic from the chapter that we
Okay.
had learned means related to the fact,
Okay.
which is there's no like not changing on the content,
Okay.
right? So the compulsory answer is there.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Right.
So that's why we need invigilator.
Okay.
For
so
example,
basi-
students answering MCQ question.
okay. Yeah.
Of course, we have 4 options there.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
Right? Which is all of this answer is a fact.
Okay.
Fact.
Right. Memang dah ada lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
memang ada.
Right.
Right. So
That's the thing. So maybe coming down to IT department, maybe it's actually logical because how you going to do programming subject dalam
Okay.
online? So
For that
syntax, student have to come out with the codings.
okay, for the programming part, let's say the student need to answer it with a coding or that, we go to the alternative assessment.
Alternative assessment, which is
Alternative,
macam mana tu?
okay, like
Give assignment lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
explained by Mr. Tajul
Okay.
just now.
So you give like
We
2
give
hours.
2 hours.
Oh, sorry, 2 days.
2 days, sorry, yeah.
2 days, and
2
then the
days.
question will be given. Lepas 2 days, they will submit it.
Yes.
What is the platform of submission?
Okay, we can use, for example, our college,
Okay.
which is already implement
E-learning.
e-learning.
Okay. So we do have a
Yes,
platform
we do have a platform.
for students to submit.
Yeah, to
Okay,
submit.
perfect.
Yeah, with e-learning.
All right.
But for others, they can go to the Google Classroom,
Okay.
right? Or Google Drive for the second
Okay.
option.
All right. Or
Okay, of
even
course.
email it to you guys.
Email,
directly. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Cool. Okay.
But
So,
make sure students submit on time
of course.
or
of
follow
course.
their.
Okay. So
due
students,
date. Yes.
we can't take a ride on the current situation actually. So the lecturers are very clear what they are doing. They are following all the government regulation and procedures. So it's just that the mode of examination assignment being changed. That's all. But there is, of course, the lecturers are here to help and assist. Okay. Now, thank you so much for that. So we have actually looked at the most important part of it, the exam. Always the concern for the students and the parents. Macam mana exam? Okay. Now, next. We're coming to the next question. So, from your point of view, what you going to say? What kind of advice that you would like to give to our future students and parents over there? Teachers, lots of people are actually watching us live right now. What is your advice for the new student? Those especially focusing on those who are coming or stepping into tertiary education for batch 2021. Okay, we are aware that SPM students, your SPM examination will be postponed to next year. But what is your advice to this group of people? They're going to step into the tertiary education. Slightly lambat because of the SPM examination. Government regulation is like that. But so what are you going to give? What kind of advice you are telling? You can just share some piece of advice.
From my point of view, when new students step into the tertiary education, and right now everything is 100% online. Okay, like I said, what they need to do, they need to have mentally prepared and also physically prepared. Mentally prepared, they need to positively thinking about whatever the changes are.
Alright, okay.
Because we need to adapt it.
Right.
We really need to adapt it. And physically, like I said, like for example, maybe they need to have internet access, they need to have laptop, they need to like learn something new. For example, how to use these apps or something like that. Because in my subject, like for example for assignments, I'm not only like giving, okay, they need to write and give me the answer back.
Okay.
Alright, maybe we still need to have like for example communication where I need to test them, do presentation for example.
Okay.
Alright, so right now we have a lots of video apps, like for example TikTok, right? So they're not familiar with TikTok because I know that there is a new technology out there and the student can use it. So I asked my student, why don't you, I create a question or assignment, okay, do a video presentation, okay, I give a topic and then present it by using video.
Okay,
alright. Okay, so in that way, not only the student will know something new, they will also explore something and then not only focus on, and when we say engineering, you must be studying engineering, no, isn't it? Okay, beside that, right, in the college side also, right, we do also help students. Okay, like for example, we know that you are from school level and then coming to the tertiary education.
It's a big, I would say, change. Culture shock. Because in school, you've been assisted by teachers. Okay.
Even though right now orientation also we are going to virtual orientation.
Virtual orientation.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So what I can say is, maybe at the first you don't know who is your lecturer.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay. So that's why I said communication is very important. Contact your college, okay, get the right person, okay, maybe the admin staff will help you, the registration part will help you, any department will help you.
Everything is being done online right now.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And some more like lecturers, right? For me, during the changes of the period between conventional way, face-to-face to the online way, my first class, I'm not start doing, okay, take your book and take out your calculator, I show them calculation. No.
Okay.
First, I need to interact with my students.
Okay.
Alright, so I ask them, is there any difficulties?
Okay.
Alright, because like for me, it's like a small orientations lah. Because I want also to know my students. Okay, if they have any difficulties, okay, I know how I can solve it. I can help
how
them.
You want to address the question? Okay, this kind of things. Okay, it's good.
So that's why it's two-way. Okay, not only like the students. Okay, the lecturers also need to take part.
So the most important part is two-way communication.
Two-way communication. Alright. So which
very
is
important.
It's very important, especially in the current online platform.
And some more, right? Maybe I can add like the student need to have also like a very conducive environment when they want to do study.
Very good point. Very good point. I would say conducive environment. Can you please explain more on that? Because the parents want to know what do you mean by conducive environment. Tajul, I really want to know.
Because like we do understand like for example when we have like straight 3 hours classes, student cannot concentrate. Okay, because there is a study also. The first 30 minutes, yes, student can concentrate, but after 30 minutes, the student will like, I cannot tahan anymore.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So
in fact, even if it's 3 hours for lecturers, it's going to be difficult also.
Or we can give them a break, tea break.
Yes,
in between 1 hour.
When we have a conversation, okay, for the student side, maybe they need to have a proper set for their study. Okay, we must have, because like engineering we have ergonomic, so we need to know. But ergonomically, you must have a proper table. You must get used everything, and then maybe you stay in our your room. Okay, maybe there is no disturbance like noise, etc. or something like that. And also for the lecture side, also we need to prepare ourselves, also, isn't it? Okay, so that's how we need to create a condition environment. Maybe the humidifier. Okay, because like will give like relax for you when you study, and then lecture side don't like directly drag 3 hours class. Okay, where maybe you can have a coffee break for a while. All right, or maybe like you create activity. Maybe we can like physical activity, but then create a small activity to interact between the student and also.
So to make the session to be more lively, I would say.
Correct.
Okay, untuk dapat konsentrasi daripada students, we cannot be just teaching for 3 hours, but we are actually giving break and do some sort of to catch their attention.
We need to be creative.
Definitely. So the creative mind is very important.
One more thing, during online session, right? Online class, some students feel like shy to ask questions. So we can use this second method, which is text-based.
Text-based chat.
So
when you're talking about Zoom, when the question is not, when the parents, some students are, actually I've encountered this personally also. So some parents, some students are shy to ask questions. Right? So maybe they can use the chat box, which is available there. So that's
primarily sent to the tutor or lecturers. Teacher, sorry.
Now, can I add on to the question? Selalunya in the normal, usually in a normal physical classroom, how long is your class session? Dalam lebih kurang berapa jam per session?
Per session, for me, about 2 hours.
2 hours for IT, for engineering?
Engineering also 2 hours.
2 hours. Are you maintaining the same hours on online education, online teaching?
We still maintain 2 hours because guideline given by MQA, we need to have self-learning time and also guided learning time. We need to obey all that.
Correct.
So when we say that guided learning time, that is when we have classes, everything. Alright, so
that's why I said and guided learning.
That's why for 2 hours, I will call that time is guided learning time. Alright. So I will make it 2 hours, and then after that, we're gonna have tutorial session.
Tutorial session.
So maybe after lecture, stop, we have a break for 30 minutes or 15-minute coffee break, and then we will go through with tutorial questions.
So just to wrap up the sessions, initially both of you was telling that your main platform that you guys are conducting online classes adalah Zoom application. Can I right to say that? Is it right? Zoom application. But everyone knows Zoom is only for 45 minutes for the first session. I mean, after 45 minutes it's going to go off. So how is it done at your end? Kalau setiap 45 minutes it's going to go, how is it done? What are you guys doing?
For our college, I think no problem about the limitation on the timing.
No problem. The limitation
because we already about full.
You already got the license to actually conduct. Perfect.
So we can use it for
unlimited hours. So basically, you can actually conduct more than a couple of hours actually. So that it's not going to block your session. Fantastic. This is something that all the parents or even students to take that into consideration. They already have the session, Zoom session, which is beyond 45 minutes.
So there's no cut-off session.
So there's no cut-off. But of course, you guys are giving break in between for the students. I think that's quite needed. As a student, kalau saya in a 2-hour session, 2 hours still okay, I will say. But if it's a theoretical 2 hours or a pure maths 2 hours, it's going to be difficult. But I think there are some classes which is more than 2 hours. So in between, you guys are actually doing something like breaks and some discussions.
And one more thing to give our student more close to us, right? So we don't put some gap between that. Something like don't make it too serious.
Don't make it too serious because
during lecture,
maybe students feel that the lecturers have built a wall between them.
So the barriers lah. You are closing the gap.
We are closing the gap.
Okay, alright. So this is one of the questions that pops up from one of our students. for low social economic student, they will encounter challenges such as no gadgets and no proper things. I think we have actually covered that, okay? And are there any initiatives to help these students? Are you probably just giving some sort of kind of help, okay, to give to help out this student who's coming from B40 category, below B40 category or what?
All right, because that's why the first class for any subjects, right? So that's why I said lecturers need to know their students.
Of course.
All right. So is there any difficulties? All right. Is there any problems when we want to have online classes?
Okay.
Like
right.
All right. So what we can do is we will discuss together and we try to help them. If they have a problem, like for example, they don't have a laptop, for example.
Okay.
Okay. So there is another gadget, handphone. Or maybe that laptop we can find, or we can try to help them by finding a second-hand laptop, or maybe we need to discuss and we will try to give facility that we have.
Okay.
Right. So we give like.
Of course, when the students are actually in campus, we are waiting for the MCO to be lifted. Once it's been lifted, I think they can use all the facilities which is actually readily available. Okay. My last question. Okay. So what are the courses in Imperium International College? What are the courses you have for within IT department and also engineering department? What are the sub courses that you have? It could be degree, it could be diploma as well.
So let me start first. Okay. For engineering side, for the diploma, we have diploma in mechanical engineering.
Diploma in mechanical engineering.
Another one is diploma in electrical electronics engineering.
Okay.
Okay. And for the degree, we do collaboration. We collaborate with Angla Ruskin University that I mentioned just now.
All right.
It's located in Cambridge.
Right.
All right. That one we offer Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering.
Mechanical engineering. So you don't have electrical at this point in time. So you are incorporating mechanical engineering with your Anglia Ruskin University for degree program.
Yes.
What about that? Your side?
Okay. For IT, we do offer students.
Okay.
To join us for diploma, we can choose diploma in computer science.
Computer science. Yeah. Computer science.
And the second one, diploma in business information system.
Diploma in business information system, BIS.
Yeah.
Business information system.
Okay.
What about degree program?
Okay, for degree program, same with Mr. Tajul.
Okay.
We have we collaborate with
Anglia Ruskin University. Correct.
Yep. Okay, which is offer students to join degree in computer science.
Computer science, yeah. Okay, right. Perfect. Okay, so this is I'm quite sure apart from the diploma and the degree courses, they are also offering foundation courses. There's culinary courses, culinary program, hotel management. There's quite a number of it. Okay, in total, we are looking at quite a number of extensive program. And also the good news, the good part is they are growing. They are actually looking into more progress which is coming in the near future. All right. Okay. So basically, we are coming to the penghujung rancangan, I would say. I'll say due to the time concentration, we can't drag this any further. All right. So I presume the speakers have highlighted some good points for the benefits of the students, the current students who are in high schools, as well as those students who are actually going through your tertiary education, and some points being highlighted by the lecturer, by the speakers to the parents also to look into their facilities. So lots of things being looked into. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for our speaker, Mr. Tajul, and also Mr. Zul for your thoughts, your contribution of thoughts, and most importantly, and also sebab sudi meluangkan masa dengan kita pada hari ini.
No problem.
Okay. So, is there anything you want to say to the students, to our viewers?
Okay. Yeah, we are in the new norm. All right. Regardless of what, we still need to adapt it. All right. Like I mentioned, we need to have mentally prepared and also physically prepared. All right. Hopefully, with the new norm and also the new way of education right now, we are actually adapting the industrial revolution. okay,
Yes.
concurrently.
Okay.
Because right now, when we say industrial revolution, everything changed to technology.
Right.
Okay, so maybe this is what I can say: industrial revolution for education industry.
All right.
Okay, because right now we are doing online classes, etc.
Revolution of education is happening right now.
Yeah.
And industry revolution also happening right now. We are concurrently moving at the same pace. Okay.
And then last students, we welcome you. But then when you have a problem, don't get afraid to ask your lecturers. All right, seek for help. Okay, we are very open and we are willing to help you if you have
Questioning is students' rights, I would say.
Yes.
That's the reason why we are here, to answer the question.
Yeah.
So please do question, don't feel shy.
Yeah.
Okay, as what Mr. Zul was telling.
Difficult time.
Yeah.
So this is the best time for students to learn something new.
Something new. Yes, correct.
Okay. For example, computer skill.
Yeah.
Right. And get well prepared for this. Okay. Mentally or physically.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's no point you join online class without you enjoy it.
Correct. Education have to be lively. I would say education have to be something which is interesting for me to enjoy education. So that's where it will take you to the next level. Please do not take education as a point, as a destination. As education is always the journey. I would say it's the journey. People study along the way, all the way out. Okay. Thank you so much again for your time. And Mr. Tajul, thanks for joining us. Mr. Zul, thanks for contributing all your thoughts, especially from engineering department as well as for IT. And me, thank you so much for all the viewers, for the students out there and the parents. Thanks a lot. Please do take into consideration the new norm. Of course, there is room for improvement. We are trying our level best. All the lecturers, all the school teachers, we are trying our level best to adapt to the new norm. And we are doing this for the benefit of your children, for the benefit of the students. So with this, saya Vasan Varathan from Imperial International College signing off. Thank you so much for our session.